What's going on, guys? It's Derek here from Baker's DIY Lifestyle. So today we are getting back out in the yard, and it's been 10 days now since I've done my overseed and my fertilization, which was my first application coming out of the summer and getting back into the fall. So if you'll look behind me, you can see that the whole yard is finally starting to get its color back. We're looking nice and thick and green, and I'm really excited to see how well the yard is coming back after that terrible hot summer we had. But looking at this side, the very front part of my yard where the trees are, you can see it's still very splotchy. I'm trying to blow these leaves off. My battery died on my blower. But this section of the yard is still not anywhere close to looking like this. And what I want is the entire yard to be this thick and this healthy. But I'm gonna get closer in on this section of the yard and show you what the grass looks like. So if we get a closer look at the yard here, you can see it's definitely super thick and healthy, but a lot of this thatchy layer here, or this dead grass, it's not really thatch yet. That's all of the Bermuda that got smoked out whenever I sprayed that Ornamec a few weeks ago and it killed off. And then this is all the good fescue that was still left over. And then I don't see any of the new, well, there's a couple tiny baby blades of fescue coming in from the overseed. But overall, it's looking pretty good. I do wish I had a way to get in here and get all that thatch out a lot easier, but really the yard's just so big, I don't have the time to come out here and do it. The other issue I have, as you can see right here, where it is thin, we got some clover and some other weeds coming in that's trying to take over. And then right along the outside edge right here, I need to trim that up big time. But you can see I got some creeping Charlie and some other broadleaf stuff, and you can see all the Bermuda seeds growing out of that. So I'm gonna come around before I mow against this and spray it and kill all that stuff off, because I don't want any of those seeds going back into the yard. But overall, this section's looking really nice. Now I'm gonna show you the other side. So this is the side of the yard that was completely brown when we started. And you can see we're starting to get some color, but we do still have a lot of weeds the same way in here. And also you can see all of the dead grass. So this is actually a lot of fescue that's died off when we had a lot of disease, and then again that super hot summer just killed it off. But we do have a lot of healthy blades in the middle of this, and once it gets thick, I know it'll turn completely green and it'll look just like the other side. But today what I'm gonna do is finish getting all these leaves off. I'm not gonna mow this side yet just because it is still so short. And you can see up there where we've got a nice section of green. That's actually one I planted a couple years ago, so that's a lot healthier and newer than the main section of the yard right in front of us. But I'm just gonna keep those leaves off, keep irrigating this side, and then I'm probably gonna come in with a heavy application of aerate and RGS on that section, just to help the roots get nice and thick before wintertime, because I don't want that thin area to kill itself off before next spring. So I'm gonna walk around here into the backyard and sort of show you how it looks as well. But it's coming back amazingly. It's super thick. It's looking nice and green back here. So we've got a nice section of green. But over there, the same side, for some reason as the other side, is just a lot weaker than the rest of the yard. And honestly, I think all it is because of the way the yard is sloped. All the water runs from this left side of the house and comes across and then down into this other section. So that's where we get a lot of the green grass coming in. And then you can see the part back there. So I haven't even watered that back there. And just throwing the fertilizer is already starting to turn that green. So we're looking really good coming back out of it. But right now I'm gonna get my first mow on, just on the thick sections. So I'm not gonna take the mower over the thin stuff yet because it hasn't really grown up a lot. But I don't want to get this so tall that when I do mow it, I have a ton of dead grass back on top of everything that I freshly laid. So I'm just gonna mow half the yard, but I'm gonna mow it with my old walk behind mower. Instead of pulling out the big zero turn that could damage the new grass, I want to get something that's a lot lighter and easier on the turf. So I'm gonna show you that mower. I'm gonna get it reset. I've had it lowered for my grandma's yard. I'm gonna bring it back up to 3.5 inches and then go across my yard with it. And that's pretty much it. So I've got this attachment for my Dremel. Makes it super easy to sharpen your blades. So it's this little piece, you just slide the blade up and it goes right against that grinding wheel. And that's what keeps the blade at the exact same angle all the way across it. So you can take this, just run it over it a couple times. You don't even have to take the blades off with this thing because it'll fit up in there. So it's an awesome tool to have. I'm gonna make sure these blades are nice and sharp before I take them over the brand new grass. And after that, we'll get to mowing. So that is all I have for today. I appreciate you guys coming in and checking out the videos. So we've just got this section mowed down to pretty well even with the rest of the yard. So here in the next couple weeks, I'm going to go around and get my aerate and RGS on the yard. And of course, I'll shoot a video for that as well. But you can see this section's looking beautiful. It's striped amazingly. And I'm super excited to get the rest of the yard back in shape, matching this side. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel get out there and grow. We're almost to 100 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. So I'm hoping to hit that milestone and then keep on growing from there. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.